I'm next, right? Cool.
Sure.
Just making sure. Cool. Hello there, buenas noches. Me llamo Xulio, and I'm usually here often. Alright, so I have a feeling, sometimes I feel like my voice is worth a couple, maybe, I don't know, a third of a property owner or business owners. But I remind myself that we have a democratic system and that my voice matters. So, good evening, City Council and all members. I wrote a letter with other people from Slack Collective Studios, and we're all artists in that place. So this is a letter to you guys. We are artists, merchants of downtown Napa. We collectively pay and rent a complex of art studios on 964 Pearl Street, currently known as Slack Collective Studios. As emerging artists, we strive to create and recreate images of the diversity and beauty that we see in the world. We are inspired by the imaginative spirit of others and of our surroundings. We make art because it gives us purpose, and out of that purpose we strive to create sustainability by making a living out of our art. Our voices as artist merchants are important because we are also a vital part of the fabric of our unique downtown. We buy, we sell, we produce, we give, we present, we exhibit. Several of us have participated in art installations in the downtown area, including 2 installations in the Arts Council Art on First project, and installations at Aiko's Restaurant and Ubuntu. These projects and other projects by other groups and artists have added a unique character to our downtown. Several of us as Slack Collective Studios have participated in and organized events that provide venues for expression and artistic engagement, including open mics, open studios, art fairs, and art workshops. We bring together visual artists, musicians, poets, comedians, thespians, and even dancers. Through multifaceted and multilingual art, we transcend language, race, class, age, and gender. We can and we will play a role in the collective revitalization of downtown. We write this letter to remind everyone here and to remind you of how we contribute in the present and how we could contribute in the future by keeping art alive. But more importantly, we write this letter because we are concerned about the future of downtown Napa. We do not want corporate chain stores to jeopardize local business, let alone create a strip mall-like effect. Our downtown should not be sold to the highest bidder without consideration for the damage that could happen. What will happen to local businesses when corporate chains begin their commonly practiced predatory attacks? What will happen to the murals that are found on the walls of some local businesses? Will art be replaced by corporate logos and when chain stores move in? There could be a way for corporate chains to coexist with local business. There may be some chains that would fit perfectly in our downtown. There are chains that could actually help improve our downtown while doing little or no harm to the sustainability of local business and the authenticity of a world-renowned area. However, at this point, we have no system of regulation to truly and democratically scrutinize how our physical, artistic, and mental environment takes shape. A misplaced brushstroke can be easily manipulated and painted over. Misplaced lines in a poem or a play can be quickly rearranged and rewritten. Off-key notes can be fixed instantly with proper tuning. However, if we take the wrong steps in the development of our downtown, those mistakes can take decades or generations to fix, if they can be fixed. We urge you to take a proactive role in this issue by finding a way to provide a system for scrutiny for any future corporations or chains. Collectively, Andrew Harrison, April Clary, Brandon Gomez, Colin Sensenbaugh, Dan Graham, Jacob Talbert, Jason Jobs, Jordan Williams, Julio Soriano, myself, Christina McDonald, Lars Christensen, Marie Shelley, Patrick Williams, Thomas Crawford, Tim Copra, and Victor Rodriguez.
I know.
Together here, and I know my time might be running in there. Okay, so good evening, Council Member Scott and Peter Mott and Jill Teckel, Jill Inman, Alfredo Pedrosa. First off, congratulations on either starting a new term or continuing a new year on your existing term. I'm here today on behalf of Slack Collective, Studios and Art Gallery, and our new upcoming and launching Black and White Center. So first off, I just want to start with some media coverage and a little packet of information about what we are doing right now. Okay, so I just passed out an article from the Napa Valley Register and the Bohemian, and something we published on the Napa Patch, as well as an informational sheet that explains a current project that we're trying to kickstart with more details in there. So I came here personally. I wanted to come here with Paul Slack. We both planned on coming here, but he got called in to work. He's the owner of Slack Collective Studios. Right now, I'm essentially doing the coordinating for events there in what we are calling the Black and White Center. So the reason why I'm here is to inform and to ask for some support. So just informing you guys, you may have heard of us already. We are a collective of artists, and in addition to providing studios for local artists, which includes college students, street artists, whatever age they may be, as long as they're over 18 for now, we also do events in our center. And this includes open mics, poetry readings, creative writing classes. We just had a professor from UC Davis do creative writing classes this last semester. It includes art shows, comedy shows, movie nights, and sometimes just gathering for people to hold meetings for other art projects. And the reason why I'm here as well is because I do know that you guys care about the arts. I know it because I've been in other organizations that have promoted and advocated for the arts and heard your comments personally. As well, I was there when you guys were at the Arts Forum last year at the Goodman Library, and I heard from every single one of you, in addition to the other candidates, of the importance, the value that you placed on the arts. So with that said, right now, Slack Collective, we have started a Kickstarter project. So the Kickstarting is just a crowd fundraising source online where people can make pledges and donate. And it's really a test of community, because if the community doesn't back us up, then we don't get any of the funding. So our Kickstarter is up online, and we have just reached borderline our goal, but we are still fundraising because it's a minimum goal, and we really want to get a big chunk to start off this year. So just some basic points I just want to highlight, because I think that as stewards of our community and of our culture, personally, and me on behalf of Paul Slack as well, we want to ask for your support. And what kind of support do we want? Well, it can be whatever it is, as individuals in your lives or with your friends and families, maybe economic support through our Kickstarter. That's on the information there. It can be just spreading the word about what we're doing. And actually also coming down to our space. This is an open invitation to any of you. We can give you a tour individually or as groups, or however it may be, of our space. My contact information is on my card, as well as Paul Slack's. And again, our mission is to provide affordable art spaces. And so this new project called the Black and White Center is to essentially provide a community center for the city of Napa. And this may not be the only one that's going to be in the city of Napa in the long coming years, but right now it is a special, almost magical place. And essentially we're providing a public service. A lot of our time is given in there to allow a lot of our youth to find constructive ways of channeling their energy into the arts, as well as developing their own portfolios professionally and exhibit art in there. So that is simply all that I'm here for, and I look forward to hearing back from you hopefully. I have my phone in there, and our information for both Paul Slack and myself are in there. So thank you for your time. Congratulations again, and we'll be seeing each other in the community. Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, we do. We see you a lot. You used to come and sometimes have complaints about things, and now I see you're using that energy to really get things going. So I'm going to remind myself to get on that Kickstart and to show that that's the kind of positive energy that moves this community forward. So thanks.
I potentially may have complaints, but not right now.
Then we'll be back. Right. If you get to be too successful, then we'll have different issues, right?
Okay. And this is an important point. I'm sorry, going over time. We got a call from the building inspection thing, and they were afraid we were building tennis courts and a pool or something. But this is an arts and culture community center, and not a recreational and sports, parenting, daycare, or anything that expands the building itself. But thank you for your comment, Jill Tuckle.
You're welcome. You're welcome.